A warm welcome from the School of Mathematics here at Monash. Exciting news, everybody! As science students, you all get to take at least one maths unit right at the beginning of your degree. There! Unlike in the other science disciplines, there are lots of different entry points into maths, depending on what level of mathematics you finished with at school and what sort of science you're particularly interested in. In the following, my main mission is to help you choose the entry maths unit that is right for you. Before I do this though, here are 3 and a bit very important messages. First, no matter what you're interested in science, you will need a fair amount of maths and computer literacy to survive and thrive here at university and beyond. In fact, you'll need much more maths, stats and computing at uni than what you may be used to from school. Second, a lot of future employers and people in general equate maths with being smart. And so it's not a bad idea to also get a mathematical and computational seal of approval as part of your degree. Third, it's actually not that hard to give yourself a mathematical edge that really registers with employers. Remember that you have to do one maths unit anyway, so why not do some more mathematics and computing beyond that to get yourself a minor in maths, or a major, or a master's, or a PhD. All fun degrees you can do here at Monash, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, let's figure out what to choose as your first maths unit. Getting this right is super important. First, if you are in a double degree course that involves science and one of commerce, computer science or engineering, then you only have to complete the maths requirements of those other courses. Don't worry about the Bachelor of Science maths requirement. Commerce, computer science students, you can change channels now. If you're an engineering student who also wants to complete a maths major, apart from completing the engineering maths units, you also have to complete the maths bridging unit MTH 2040. You can enroll in this bridging unit immediately after passing the engineering maths unit Eng 1005. However, if you're after an easier ride, wait until you've also completed the follow-up unit Eng 2005 before tackling MTH 2040. Okay, engineers, that's all you need to know for the moment. You can also change channels now. For the rest of you, locate where you are on this map in terms of the level of Victorian maths subjects or their equivalent. That's the green boxes. Okay, now we have to figure out which of the units in the boxes at the top and at the bottom is the best starting point for you. The easiest units are the 2 on the left. The orange unit, Techniques for Modeling, on the right is the most advanced. The orange unit is also the one unit that you absolutely have to pass if you intend to do any higher level mathematics. In general, you have to pass one of these 5 units to satisfy the science maths requirement. The remaining 6th unit is of no use in this respect. It's just a calculus catch-up unit for those of you who did not do methods in school. In fact, you cannot enroll in this unit if you've achieved a raw score of 25 or more in methods. Okay, getting there. Now, whichever green box you are in, say you are in the green methods box, you cannot enroll in any unit to your right. The remaining units boxed in red are in principle all open to you. Having said that, if you're in the methods or specialist box, you can only enroll in the units below you if you scored at least a raw 25 or a raw 30 in those VCE units. For example, let's say you're in the methods box, did pretty well in methods 3-4, and you want or need some higher level maths because you intend to specialize in mathematics, physics, computational science or some maths heavy streams of climate and atmospheric science. Then you should enroll in the unit Analysis of Change in your first semester, then in the orange Gateway unit Techniques for Modeling in your second semester, and then continue with higher level maths units from there. Or, we're still talking about you in the methods box, maybe you intend to specialize in one of the biological, biomedical, environmental or psychology areas of study. Then we recommend that you go for the unit Statistical Methods for Science. Now, just in case you've decided once and for all that mathematics and you don't get on well, then you should go for the really doable but maths-wise terminating stats unit, Introduction to Statistical Reasoning. For the vast majority of you in the non-methods, non-specialist or equivalent box, this is also the maths unit of choice. Of course, if you need some higher level maths, go down enroll in the unit functions and the applications, and then make your way to the orange unit techniques for modeling. If you arrive at Monash with Specialist 3.4 or equivalent maths, then your possible choices are the same as for those of you in the methods box, except if you've achieved a raw score of at least 30 in Specialist, you can enroll straight away in the orange gateway unit techniques for modeling and follow this up with the purple unit multivariable calculus in the following semester. In fact, if you are a mathematical superstar with a raw score of at least 35 in Specialist 3.4, every year in first semester we've got just the thing for you, an advanced version of techniques for modeling. Really amazing mathematical company, really serious and therefore seriously fun maths from day one, and so on. Since this advanced unit is a bit exclusive, you cannot enroll in this unit via the web enrollment system. You need to complete an online enrollment amendment form. Ask us about the details. In general, if there's anything that's not clear, or if I did not cover your special circumstances, please ask or have a look at our information leaflet. Now, regardless of what science you're particularly interested in, it is strongly recommended you enroll in our Introduction to Scientific Coding unit sometime during your first year. In this unit, you get introduced to coding in 2 computer languages, Python and your choice of R, MATLAB, Mathematica or Julia. I'll finish with 2 important footnotes for all of you who intend to go further with either mathematics or computational science. First, sequences. As part of your science degree, you're supposed to finish 2 sequences of units in your first year of uni. Here, a sequence is a pair of units from one of the sciences that complement each other. Since you have to do 1 maths unit anyway, you need only 1 extra maths unit to complete a sequence in maths. Every possible sequence in maths includes the orange gateway unit plus one of these 4 units there, corresponding to 4 possible maths sequences. Did you spot that extra maths unit MAT 1830 on the right? If you're after a major in computational science, both this discrete maths unit and the orange unit are compulsory, as well as a budding computer scientist in your first year at uni. You have to enroll in these IT units here or their advanced versions. And that's it. Again, welcome from us here at Maths and all the best for your studies at Monash.